Okay, another kind of oddball but maybe pertinent to you question is, should I use a water pan while I smoke a brisket? So in my opinion, probably not, but if you were so inclined, go ahead. So usually when you smoke a brisket, you want to cook that thing low and slow or hot and fast, one of those two. So either at like 225 to 250, that's called like a low and slow cook, or 300 degrees Fahrenheit and above. And there's other videos where I kind of cover which one you should do and like how long a brisket should potentially take to cook through. But essentially, whether or not you want to use a water pan really depends on like how hard you think it is to regulate the temperature inside of your smoker. So in the case of an offset smoker, these things can fluctuate quite a bit, to be quite honest, but I don't really think it's necessary to have a water pan, because I think you'd be better off modifying the dampers, or like the windows, if you will, for the firebox, where you basically control the airflow for the smoker itself. I think that's a much better way of regulating the temperature than just putting a water pan in there and having it serve as a heat shield. That's my personal opinion, but let's say you're smoking a brisket at 225 and you are religiously opening and closing and modifying the windows of the firebox, but you also want to have that extra mechanism, then yes, you could for sure put a heat deflector or a water pan to help further neutralize the ambient temperatures of the smoker itself. But honestly, even then, like when it comes to smoking a brisket, all you really want to do, in my opinion, is focus on what internal temperature you pull it at. So you want to pull it at like 205 or whatever, and also whenever the toothpick can go in like a stick of butter, and that's how you know your brisket's done. So I wouldn't really get caught up in the whole ambient temperature thing. What really matters is if you stay on top of the internal temperature for your brisket in this particular example.